If a girl does this, she's secretly obsessed with you. Leave a like on the video, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new tips. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Ever caught yourself wondering if a girl is just being friendly or if there's something more, maybe even an obsession? In today's video, we are decoding the signs a girl is secretly obsessed with you. Now, these are the things she will do when she has a crush on you, and they go beyond typical behavior. We will also navigate through how you should respond, especially if the feeling is mutual. Understanding these signs can be the key to developing a deeper, more meaningful connection, and by the end of this video, you'll be well equipped to recognize and respond to these often missed signals. I've also prepared a super useful bonus tip for you at the end, so be sure to stick around for that. Always available for you, when you notice that she's consistently ready and willing to spend time with you, often at a moment's notice, it can be a strong indicator of her deep interest or even obsession. This behavior shows that she prioritizes your company and is eager to be around you as much as possible. Her readiness to adjust her plans or make time for you, even when it's inconvenient, suggests that she values your relationship highly and is keen on developing a closer bond. If you share her feelings and are interested in deepening the relationship, acknowledge and appreciate her availability. You can express your gratitude and happiness for her willingness to spend time together, like, "I really appreciate how you're always there when I want to hang out. It means a lot to me." However, it's also important to encourage a healthy balance. Make sure she knows that it's okay to have separate plans and interests. Mutual respect for each other's time and independence is crucial for a healthy and sustainable relationship. Excessive social media engagement. Excessive social media engagement from her, such as frequent likes, comments, and shares on your posts, can be a strong indicator of her interest in you. It's a modern-day version of seeking your attention and showing that she is keeping up with your life. Now, this behavior is her way of staying connected with you even digitally, and a method to show that she cares about what you are doing. It's also a subtle way for her to remind you of her presence and possibly an attempt to initiate more direct communication. If you are interested in her, engaging back can be a good start. Like and comment on her posts as well, showing that the interest is mutual. However, be mindful to keep the interaction balanced and genuine. You can also use this as an opportunity to start more private conversations. For example, you might send a message related to a post that she's commented on, turning these social media interactions into a more personal dialogue. Remember, while social media engagement can be a great tool to show interest, it's important to eventually transition to more personal and direct forms of communication for a deeper connection. Jealousy over your other interactions. That's right, now jealousy can be such a telling sign, especially when she shows signs of discomfort or raises during your interactions with other women. This could manifest as subtle changes in her behavior, such as becoming quiet or distant, or more overt signs like questioning you about the nature of these interactions. It's an indication that she values your attention and may feel threatened when it's directed towards others. While a little bit of jealousy can be a normal part of human emotions, especially in the context of a crush, it's very important to handle these situations with sensitivity. If you like her and you want to reassure her, address her concerns directly but gently. You can acknowledge her feelings without actually feeding into the jealousy. For example, I noticed you seem a little bit upset when I was talking to another person, and I want you to know that you are really important to me. However, it's also crucial to set healthy boundaries. Communicate that while you care about her feelings, your interactions with friends or colleagues are normal and platonic. Encouraging open and honest communication is key in these situations to prevent misunderstandings and to build trust. Frequent unplanned run-ins. When you start experiencing what seems like frequent unplanned run-ins with her, it might be more than just a coincidence. It could suggest that she's making an effort to be in places where she knows she will encounter you. Now, these accidental meetings are often her way of creating opportunities to interact with you without making it seem deliberate. It's a sign that she's seeking your presence and looking for ways to be around you. While this can indicate a high level of interest, it's important to assess whether these encounters feel comfortable and reciprocal. If you are also interested in her, these run-ins can be a good opportunity to spend more time together. You might say something like, "I'm really glad we keep running into each other. It's always nice to see you." If you would like to take it a step further, you can suggest meeting plans to meet intentionally. "Hey, since we keep bumping into each other, why don't we just plan to meet up sometime?" However, if you feel that these encounters are too frequent or make you uncomfortable, it's important to gently address this. Open communication about your feelings and boundaries is key in any developing relationship. Instant compliments. receiving a continuous flow of compliments from her can be a significant indicator of deeper feelings. When a girl frequently compliments you, it shows she is paying close attention to various aspects of who you are and what you do. This behavior suggests she's not only interested in you but might also be trying to express her admiration and affection. Compliments can be her way of subtly showing that she values you and is possibly seeking a more profound connection. If you reciprocate her feelings, responding positively to her compliments can encourage further interaction. Express your gratitude, and if comfortable, return the compliment. For instance, "Thanks for noticing." "I really appreciate your kind words," or "I'm glad you think so." "I admire a quality about her as well." This exchange creates that mutual appreciation and deepens the connection. However, if you do not share her feelings, it's important to respond in a way that is polite but doesn't lead her on. Acknowledge her compliments graciously but avoid giving responses that might be misinterpreted as reciprocated romantic interest. In-depth knowledge about your life. If you find that she knows quite a lot about your life, even some of the more minute details, it's a clear indication of her deep interest. This could manifest in her bringing up your past experiences, preferences, or even little things you may have mentioned in passing. Her extensive knowledge about your life suggests that she pays close attention to what you say and possibly keeps track of your activities, especially through social media. This level of interest often goes beyond mere curiosity and could indicate that she's invested emotionally and wants to know more about you. If you are flattered by her interests and share her feelings, you can acknowledge her attentiveness positively. Let her know that you appreciate her remembering details about you. For example, "I'm impressed that you remember that about me. It's actually really nice to know you care." This can lead to more intimate and meaningful conversations, further deepening your bond. If her extensive knowledge makes you uncomfortable or if you do not share her feelings, it's crucial to set clear boundaries in a respectful way. Communication is key. It's important to address any discomfort you may have while also being considerate of her feelings. Bonus tip: as a complement to these points, our bonus tip today revolves around effective communication in developing relationships. Understanding and mastering this aspect can significantly enhance how you connect with someone who's showing a deep interest in you. Effective communication is vital in responding appropriately to someone who is deeply interested in you. It involves not just what you say but also how you listen and understand her perspective. If she is showing signs of strong interest, communicate your feelings clearly and respectfully. Be honest about your intentions and feelings while being sensitive to hers. If you are interested, express it in a way that's clear and considerate. If not, convey your feelings gently without leading her on. This approach helps in building a foundation of trust and understanding, ensuring both parties feel heard and respected. Practicing effective communication helps in navigating the complexities of developing relationships. It ensures clarity, reduces misunderstandings, and builds a strong foundation for whatever direction the relationship takes. Whether you are reciprocating interest or setting boundaries, clear communication is key to a respectful and fulfilling interaction. So, now that you know how to spot these signs, here's what I would recommend checking out next. You could learn how to tell if she's flirting with you or discover the signs that she thinks you are good looking. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. Unhealthy reasons everyone goes back to their ex. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Have you ever found yourself or someone you know getting pulled back into a relationship with an ex despite knowing it might not be the healthiest choice? Today, we are diving deep into the psychology behind why people often find themselves returning to former partners. It's a complex interplay of emotions, unresolved issues, and sometimes the comfort of familiarity in the face of uncertainty. In this video, we will explore the unhealthy reasons behind this common behavior, shedding light on the emotional and psychological factors at play. Ready to gain insight and perhaps find closure on a new path forward? Let's unravel these mysteries together. Fear of being alone. A prevailing psychological reason people return to their exes is the fear of being alone. This fear, deeply rooted in the anxiety and discomfort associated with singlehood, often drives individuals back into the arms of an ex-partner, even if the relationship wasn't satisfying or healthy. The misconception here is that any companionship, even one that brings unhappiness, is preferable to facing the world solo. This fear can stem from societal pressures where being in a relationship is often unwarrantedly glorified, leaving those who are single feeling marginalized or incomplete. Additionally, personal insecurities about one's worthiness of love and companionship can exacerbate similar, albeit flawed, relationships, seeming like a safer option than the uncertainty of loneliness. The psychology behind this fear is complex, involving attachment styles, self-esteem, and the human need for connection. However, succumbing to this fear ignores the potential growth in self-discovery that can come from being alone. It overlooks the truth that being single offers the freedom to explore personal interests, build strong self-reliance, and, most importantly, the opportunity to find a more fulfilling relationship in the future. Understanding and confronting the fear of being alone is crucial in breaking the cycle of returning to unsatisfying relationships, paving the way for healthier emotional connections. Misguided nostalgia. Misguided nostalgia plays a significant role in why people often return to their exes. This form of nostalgia involves idolizing past memories, selectively recalling the highs and overlooking the lows that led to the relationship's demise. It's a psychological trap that paints an unrealistic positive picture of the past, making the idea of rekindling an old flame seem appealing. The human mind has a tendency to romanticize the past, especially when current circumstances are challenging or lonely. This selective memory can cause individuals to forget the very reasons, whether there were issues of compatibility, trust, or unmet needs, that led to the breakup. Misguided nostalgia acts as a filter, removing the negative aspects and leaving behind a rose-tinted version of the relationship. This return to an idolized past overlooks the growth and changes both individuals may have experienced since the breakup. It can lead to a cycle of re-entering a relationship that hasn't fundamentally changed, setting the stage for future dissatisfaction. Recognizing the role of misguided nostalgia requires a conscious effort to record the relationship in its entirety, including the challenges and reasons behind the separation. By acknowledging the past realistically, one can make informed decisions about the possibility and healthiness of a reunion. Unresolved emotional dependency. Unresolved emotional dependency is another profound psychological reason people find themselves drawn back to their exes. This dependency manifests when individuals rely heavily on their ex-partner for emotional support, validation, and fulfillment rather than cultivating these resources within themselves or through a wider support network. It reflects a lack of self-sufficiency in managing emotions and navigating life's challenges independently. Emotional dependency often stems from deeper issues related to self-esteem, fear of abandonment, or attachment styles formed in earlier life. When these issues remain unaddressed, the end of a relationship can leave a significant void, making the idea of reconnecting with an ex-partner seem like the only solution to regain emotional stability. This return to an ex for emotional support ignores the crucial work of developing personal resilience and emotional independence. It can prevent personal growth and the formation of a healthy, balanced sense of self. Moreover, it places an unfair burden on the ex-partner and can perpetuate a cycle of dependency that hinders both individuals from moving forward and forming healthier relationships. Recognizing and addressing unresolved emotional dependency involves seeking therapeutic support, building a diverse support system, and engaging in self-reflection to foster emotional self-reliance and healthier coping mechanisms. Social pressure. Social pressure exerts a powerful influence on personal decisions, including the unhealthy reason for returning to an ex-partner. This pressure can stem from societal norms, family expectations, or peer groups that valorize being in a relationship over the quality of that relationship. The underlying message is that it's better to be with someone, anyone, than to be alone, disregarding the compatibility or healthiness of the connection. This compulsion to conform can lead individuals to revisit past relationships that were unfulfilling or problematic simply to avoid the stigma of singlehood. The fear of judgment or being perceived as unsuccessful in personal life can overshadow the reasons the relationship ended, minimizing the importance of personal happiness and well-being in the pursuit of societal acceptance. The impact of social pressure in romantic decisions highlights a misalignment between societal values and individual happiness. It suggests that the appearance of a complete or traditional life, often marked by being in a relationship, is prioritized over the actual quality and satisfaction derived from that relationship. Confronting social pressure involves reaffirming one's values and the importance of a fulfilling, healthy relationship over merely being in one for appearances. It's about challenging societal norms and embracing singlehood as an equally valid and potentially fulfilling life choice, free from external judgments. Habit and comfort zone. The pull of habit and the comfort zone is a significant factor driving individuals back to their exes. After spending a considerable amount of time together, couples develop routines and shared experiences that can become deeply ingrained. This familiarity creates a comfort zone that, despite the relationship's flaws or underlying issues, can feel safer and more reassuring than facing the unknowns of single life or the challenges of a new relationship. Falling back into a familiar dynamic, even if it's unhealthy, often stems from a natural human tendency to seek comfort and avoid discomfort. The fear of change and the uncertainty of starting over with someone new can make the known pitfalls of a past relationship seem more manageable in comparison. This can lead individuals to overlook the reasons that the relationship ended and idolize the comfort of the familiar, ignoring the potential for growth and happiness outside of that comfort zone. Breaking free from this cycle requires acknowledging the difference between genuine contentment and mere comfort in familiarity. It involves recognizing that growth often comes from stepping outside of what feels safe and confronting the reasons behind the inclination to return to an unhealthy dynamic. Embracing change, facing fears, and valuing personal development over comfort can pave the way for healthy relationships and a more fulfilling life beyond the familiar confines of a past relationship. Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem significantly influences the decision to return to an ex, rooted in the belief that one cannot find someone better or doesn't deserve a healthier, more fulfilling relationship. This mindset is detrimental as it not only undermines one's worth but also perpetuates staying in or returning to situations that may not serve one's best interests or emotional well-being. Individuals with low self-esteem may struggle with feelings of inadequacy and fear of rejection, leading them to settle for relationships that are familiar even if those relationships are characterized by unhappiness or dysfunction. The thought process centers around a fear-based assumption that being alone is a confirmation of unworthiness or that no one else could possibly value or love them. Combating this unhealthy reason involves working on self-esteem and recognizing one's inherent worth independent of a relationship. It requires understanding that everyone deserves respect, love, and happiness, and that settling for less out of fear or loneliness, or a belief in one's undesirability, is a disservice to oneself. Building self-esteem might include therapy, self-reflection, and positive affirmations, alongside surrounding oneself with supportive friends and family who reinforce one's value. Recognizing one's strengths, achievements, and the capacity for growth empowers individuals to make choices that align with their worth and long-term happiness. Sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy is a powerful psychological factor that can drive individuals to return to their exes based on the belief that they've invested too much time, energy, or resources into the relationship to give up now, regardless of current unhappiness or incompatibility. This fallacy traps individuals in unfulfilling relationships by focusing on past investments rather than present circumstances and future potential for happiness. This cognitive bias convinces people that leaving a long relationship equates to wasting those investments, leading them to stay in or return to situations that no longer serve their well-being. However, continuing a relationship based on past investments rather than current fulfillment or future compatibility overlooks the essential truth: time spent cannot be recovered, but future time can be saved or redirected towards more rewarding experiences over relationships. Overcoming the sunk cost fallacy involves a shift in perspective, recognizing that past investments should not anchor one's decisions if they are counterproductive to one's happiness and growth. It's about valuing oneself and one's future happiness enough to make difficult decisions that break free from the inertia of past investments. Acknowledging that leaving may open new paths to fulfillment is crucial in moving past this fallacy towards healthy relationships and self-discovery. So now that you understand what draws people back to their exes, what's next for you? Discover the things that women do when they are thinking about you, or learn the lies that women tell men to appreciate the chase. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. Hobbies that make you more attractive to women. Leave a like on the video, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new tips. Hey there, it's Pamela Raquel. Have you ever wondered if what you love doing in your free time can actually make you more attractive to women? Well, today I've got some exciting insights for you. We are diving into those hobbies and passions that can significantly boost your appeal in the eyes of the ladies. It's not just about looking good or showing off, it's about the hobbies that resonate with her, showing your depth, creativity, and perhaps even your adventurous side. By the end of our chat, you will have a fresh perspective on which of your interests can turn into your secret weapons into attraction. Ready to find out which hobbies will have her looking your way? Let's dive in. Photography. Now, when you are behind the lens capturing those fleeting moments, there's something undeniably appealing about it. It's not just about snapping photos, it's about conveying a story, showcasing your artistic vision, and sharing perspectives that others might miss. This is where photography stands out as an attractive hobby. Why does this matter, especially when we are talking about catching someone's eye, specifically the ladies? Well, it's quite simple. For photography suggests that you are observant, patient, and deeply creative. It indicates that you appreciate beauty in the ordinary, transforming mundane objects into art. This level of depth and perception is intriguing and, frankly, quite seductive. Moreover, sharing your photographs allows you to express your vulnerability and passion. It opens up conversations, invites curiosity, and cultivates a connection that's grounded in your unique way of seeing the world. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to be with someone who can make beauty in the overlooked? Who tells stories through images? So, by dedicating yourself to photography, you are not just enhancing your skill set, you are also crafting an image of someone who's thoughtful, sensitive, and expressive. These qualities are undeniably attractive, making photography not just a hobby but a pathway to people's hearts. Languages. Learning new languages isn't just about adding a skill to your resume, it's like holding a key to unlocking new worlds, cultures, and ways of thinking. Imagine being on a date and casually dropping that you are brushing up on your Italian for a trip next year, or that you can order your dinner in French. It's impressive, right? It signals to women that you are intellectually curious, open to new experiences, and importantly, that you value communication on a global scale. This hobby shows that you are not someone who stays within the comfort zone of the native tongue. Instead, you are someone who dives into the complexities of a new language, embracing the challenge and the cultural nuances that come with it. It's about connecting with people from different backgrounds and showing empathy towards other cultures. Moreover, learning a new language can be a journey filled with funny mispronunciations and cultural faux pas, stories that make for great conversation starters. It demonstrates a willingness to be vulnerable and learn from mistakes, qualities that are deeply attractive. So, by dedicating time to learn a new language, you are not just expanding your linguistic abilities, you are showcasing a vibrant, open-minded personality that's incredibly appealing. Plus, think of all the travel opportunities where these skills will come in handy, potentially leading to romantic adventures in foreign lands. Who knows? Your next language lesson could be the first step towards an international love story. Chess or strategic games. Diving into the world of chess or strategic games isn't just a pastime, it's a demonstration of your capacity for critical thinking, patience, and strategic planning. To a woman, these qualities can be incredibly attractive, painting you as someone who's not only intelligent but also enjoys intellectually stimulating challenges. It's not just about the game, it's about what the game reveals about you. Engaging in chess or strategic games signifies a sharp analytical mind. It shows that you are capable of thinking several moves ahead, not just on the board but potentially in life too. This forward thinking can be very appealing, suggesting that you are not someone who lives only in the moment but also plans for the future. Moreover, these games often require a deep understanding of your opponent, mirroring the dynamics of personal relationships. It's about anticipating moves, understanding motives, and sometimes knowing when to make a bold move or when to play it safe. These are all qualities that can translate well into how you navigate relationships, highlighting your ability to understand and respond to the needs and actions of others. Playing chess or strategic games also suggests that you value personal growth and are always looking for ways to improve. This continual quest for learning and self-improvement is a trait that many find highly attractive. So, by showcasing your love for strategy and intellect through these games, you are not just sharing a hobby, you are sharing a glimpse into your analytical mind and strategic heart. Craft and DIY. Embarking on crafting and DIY projects is not just about unleashing your creative side, it's a testament to your resourcefulness, problem-solving skills, and the ability to create something tangible and meaningful from scratch. Women often find these traits highly attractive because they signal not just creativity but also independence, patience, and attention to detail. When you dive into a DIY project or craft, you are essentially telling the world that you are not afraid to get your hands dirty, to make mistakes, and learn from them. It shows that you have the vision to see potential where others might see waste and the dedication to bring that vision to life. This hands-on approach to life can be very appealing, suggesting that you are capable of taking care of things, fixing what's broken, and improving your environment with your own two hands. Moreover, crafting and DIY projects often require a level of creativity and innovation that speaks volumes about a person's ability to think outside the box and find unique solutions to problems. This creative problem-solving ability is a desirable trait in a partner, indicating that you are someone who can handle life's unexpected challenges with grace and ingenuity. Furthermore, being handy and creative also shows that you value personalization and the effort it takes to make something special, whether it's a handmade gift or a home improvement project. It's a way of expressing care and thoughtfulness, qualities that are deeply attractive in any relationship. So, by sharing your crafting or DIY projects, you're not just showcasing your skills, you are revealing a multidimensional personality that's capable, creative, and considerably crafty. Musical ability. The timeless charm of playing a musical instrument, there's something undeniably captivating about someone who can express themselves through music. It's not just about the notes, chords, or rhythm, it's about the raw, unspoken emotions that flow through each performance. This ability to communicate feelings without words can create a deep connection, making musical talent incredibly alluring to women. When you play a musical instrument, you are showcasing a blend of discipline, dedication, and emotional intelligence. It takes hours of practice to master an instrument, which speaks volumes about your commitment and patience. But beyond the technical skill, music allows you to bare your soul, share your joys, sorrows, and dreams, making you more approachable and relatable. Moreover, musical settings, whether live performances, intimate gigs, or casual jam sessions at home, provide unique opportunities for social interactions and creating memorable moments. Music has this beautiful way of breaking down barriers, making it easy to forge emotional connections with those around you. Playing an instrument also highlights your creative side, demonstrating that you're not afraid to explore different facets of your personality. Each instrument tells a story, your story. So, in the symphony of life, playing a musical instrument is not just a hobby, it's a profound way of showcasing your emotional depth, creativity, and the universal language of music that speaks directly to the heart. Volunteering. Volunteering for a cause is more than a noble way to spend your free time, it's a powerful reflection of your values, showing compassion, altruism, and a deep sense of community. These qualities are inherently attractive, painting you as someone who looks beyond themselves, someone who cares deeply about the world and its inhabitants. It's about being part of something bigger, showing that you are willing to invest your time and energy into making a positive impact. This act of giving back speaks volumes about your character. It suggests you are not just focused on personal gain but are also mindful of the needs of others. This level of empathy and concern for societal issues can be incredibly appealing, showing potential partners that you are capable of deep care and compassion, not just in your personal life but in the broader context of the world. Moreover, volunteering introduces you to a diverse range of people and experiences, enriching your life and broadening your perspectives. It's about building connections, learning from others, and sharing experiences that can be transformative. These experiences not only contribute to personal growth but also to the richness of your character, making you a more rounded and attractive individual. Being passionate about a cause demonstrates a level of maturity and responsibility. It shows you are someone who can commit, someone who can be counted on to support and stand by their beliefs. This reliability and steadfastness are qualities that many women find appealing, looking for partners who are not just talk but who take action. So, by dedicating your time to volunteering, you are not just doing good in the world, you are also showcasing your heart, your empathy, and your unwavering commitment to making a difference. Now that you know about those attractive hobbies, what's next for you? Discover how to make a woman notice you at first sight or learn what women do when they are approachable.